Let's say, and this is really maybe sounds some loopy shit to all you guys around like law of attraction and stuff like that, right? I don't know how you guys feel, and I know we've had many conversations around this, but energetically, so I started this, so ever since that time with my brother, and maybe I didn't do enough listening time with my friends who killed themselves. So I've gone on this journey now where I basically opened up my diary a couple of hours a week to buy people lunch. Anyone who needs it, they'll just book in with me and I'll just go and buy them lunch and we'll sit down and just talk. I don't know these people, literally don't even know them. It's not because I want anything from it, it's just because I just want to listen to them, anyone who needs that time. Yeah, I'll tell you about Alistair in a moment, this old man, 76-year-old, sitting by himself in a pub. I just went up to him to speak to him and we had a 4-hour conversation. Granted, we got drunk together. He's a 76-year-old guy, right? He's never used a laptop, never used Facebook. I'm giving him a laptop from our business. He's gonna I'm gonna train him up on how to use it. Just it's kindness, right? Just meeting with him. Anyway, since I've done all this stuff, energetically, a lot of other things have changed in my life. So in terms of, it's crazy, I don't really know how to explain in terms of like our business has scaled and I'm not doing it for that, right? I wasn't doing it. You know, my relationships have improved at home, you know, with my family. And you know, my friendships have improved. The way I listen to people as a CEO of a company, in the way I actually sit down and try and understand has changed. Before it was like surface value shit, as you were saying, right? Surface value stuff, right? Yeah, you know, I have to be kind because I'm, you know, CEO. But now, because I'm actually doing it and I'm seeing the impact it has when someone leaves me, I've never spoken to them before, they come and meet me for lunch and they tell me about their life. Some people go through some really bad, some people just want advice. Some people just want to chat, like it's great. But some people who leave that moment, they feel like they really go deep and they leave that moment where, and you see their face at the end of it, it's crazy. Like the stress goes from their eyes. So energetically, that's why I'm saying kindness is the catalyst. I'm not talking about kindness is the catalyst in, you know, work, not just in work, but in actually self-fulfillment. Because I actually get out of it a lot as well, do you know what I mean? And it helps me reflect on who I am.
That was actually the point I was going to highlight, that by interacting with your environment in this new, let's say, experimental way for you, inadvertently you gave to yourself new meanings to your life.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And you redefined what actually matters to you.
Bob Dylan sang a song, everybody's got to serve somebody, you know? And I think service, then this is where I'm guiding this sort of conversation down, the sort of art of service to each other. And I think if we take where we are at, and if we circle back to my first problem statement of the conversation, which is we are in a very interesting place in terms of humanity because of the distractions we have and the less connection, but we're all here to serve. So if we have this constantly in front of us, how can we really serve each other? How do you think you guys are serving like your fellow man, like your woman today? Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing. That's the emphasis, is that we take everything for granted, and that's from the presence piece. I think so. Kindness and presence are really synonymous, aren't they? And this has been the whole thing, like for the past 1 month, is how can I serve? So what can I do today to serve people? And like I said, weirdly, it's actually given me way more back energetically, law of attraction-ly, if that's a term, then I ever thought it would, do you know what I mean? And I'm not even thinking about it, I'm just doing it.